Charles,
They say I'm the one, they say I'm the one. They say I'm the one, they say I'm the one. They say I'm the one, they say I'm the one. They say I'm the one.
Alright, I'm Charles, Fort Worth, Texas artist, man. I was born in Houston, Texas, then had the opportunity, the blessing to move around a little bit. A couple places I stopped in, New Orleans, Trinidad and Tobago, Cairo, Egypt, landed in Fort Worth, Texas, and been there ever since, man. So,
Nice. All right. So, how old were you when you started pursuing hip hop and rap?
I think I was always making hip hop when I was growing up, man. It was like, I'm trying to think how old I was. It was like in middle school when I made my first beat. I was in middle school.
How did you do that?
There was like this program software is called Fruity Loops, and everybody had like they download the little crack or whatever. When we downloaded it, and all my friends, we just got around like a little desktop old ass computer and just like made a beat. And ever since then, just
Had a Macintosh.
a little Macintosh with a little Apple and everything. Yeah, but ever since then, you know, just one thing after another, it's grown. It was fun. It was fun. It was all about having fun when it first started out. That's what it's always been about, having fun. At the end of the day, if you're not having fun, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go through the ups and downs and everything that comes with it. So inspiration was fun. I was also living in Trinidad and Tobago at that point in time. And being from Houston, that was when Houston was like really popping in the rap game. And it was like, it made me feel closer to home, you know what I mean? So the music kind of built that bond, if you will. So that's kind of why I pursued it a little bit. So yeah, relationships is like kind of my upbringing, if you will. How I kind of like grew up around like every kind of culture or whatever during my time. And I've always wanted to kind of bring people together. So, you know, like my show, my fan base is like a melting pot of like just everything, and that's something that I've always wanted to do. So just making music for like a broad spectrum of people, along with, you know, I mean artist wise, I mean like Kanye, Common, Q-Tip, Top 5, one of my favorites, Under 3000, people like that, artists like that transcend time, you know. But those are the guys who like influence me. But also just being a fan of music, you know, the cool thing about music is like it's not gonna stay the same. So, you know, you gotta kind of like be accepting the change. So when things change, you kind of gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of that and put that into my music, you know, so people can still understand, like they still want to hear my message. Because if I'm up here rapping like, yo, it's Lou and I'm back in, like that old school stuff, nobody gonna listen to that, you know what I'm saying? Even though I love Q-Tip, but you know, he has a little bit of a dated flow. But anyway, I mean, you know, so, you know, influence like the world, if you will. So yeah.
This is my third time coming out seeing my boy Lou Charles put on a very good, energetic show. Reaches all audiences, so, you know, the hood is the hood, or whatever, the college kid, whatever, just trying to survive. Put on a good show, good turnout and everything like that, so yeah, pretty good listen.
I dropped 2 projects in transit. They're called In Transit 1, In Transit 2. So In Transit, like I'm on my way. I ain't made it yet, but I'm enjoying the journey of getting to where I'm going. And just kind of accepting that life is more about, you know, the journey than the destination. So that's kind of my whole mantra, if you will, as an artist.
Told them that you wanted to do this.
I wanted to make music.
Yeah.
They were surprised, but I mean, you know, they were supportive. So, I mean, been good. They came to, sometimes they'll pop up at a show here and there, which is really dope. Like I went through I was on, was it Joe Budden's tour? And we had stopped in Houston, and they just like surprised me. Like, yeah, somebody was just like, my camera guy was like, yo, Dad's here. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, what? Yeah, so we came backstage, I saw him, but yeah, they'll just pop up randomly. I don't even know, but it was cool. if you're pursuing music or art or anything like that, the best thing is to stay level-headed. I mean, you don't know how many times you feel the lowest of lows, you feel the highest of highs, and you just gotta keep it your equilibrium straight. Because I mean, like, if you are one of those people that goes up and down, it's gonna be tough for you to like navigate through all of it. So that's probably my biggest thing, is just stay level-headed, because at the end of the day, you gotta know why you're doing it and what you're doing it for and what's that feeling. Like, everybody does it for like there's a feeling attached to it, and you gotta understand where you find that feeling. And you know, like, yeah, part of it will feel like a job, but if you understand that, you know, that's the trade-off for getting that feeling, you know, that's probably the best advice I could give.
First of all, he's one of my very, very best friends. And I remember back when we were freshmen at TCU, and he was like, hey, listen, I want to play something for you. And I was like, okay, cool. So we started out, it was a little rough, but like over the years, I've just watched him really perfect his art. And what I admire most about him is that he is willing to take all the risks to do what it is that he loves, and that comes across in all his music. And so that's why I'm so proud of him and happy to support him anytime that I can. I absolutely love him. He's one of the best people I know, and if you don't listen to his music, you need to listen to it too now. Lou Charles, at Lou Charles, always.
Goddamn, came a long way from the dollar menu, now we popping right back. Remember me and Lex had to split Wendy's just to make sure our debit card didn't overdraft. Fanboy for fame, can't put nothing over that. Powerful for pussy, can't put nothing over that. Follow the footsteps of the greatest, and somehow priorities always overlap. What's that say about me? Live a life of a fair for I was really 17. Stayed on the move, never settled for a thing. Always knew persistence was the key to my dreams, yeah. So I go hard, y'all ain't on my sonar. Old Testament to the squad, cause we ain't never running with no more. Now we back on track, turned a hobby to a hustle, now we at the max. Running in my lane and I can't look back. If you try to run with a suit, asthma attack. Odds are I'll be the asshole to laugh, but you know all's fair when the crown's up for grabs. No all's fair when the crown's up for grabs, you gon' pay what you